You're doing the intro.
Ready? All right. Hello, and welcome to So I Said So.
I'm FA.
And I'm GS.
And this is our show. Hey, Future Fernando here. If you're watching this on video, you're gonna see I forgot to turn the background lights on for half of the video. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Cunningly enough. Right, so I think it was last episode, we talked about Valentine's because it was coming up to Valentine's Day and had a big charity fundraiser, raising loads of money for a charity, doing a big event. And I was going to have my event on the Friday because my usual events land on a Friday every other fortnight. But it was kind of like negotiating the dates in the pub diary and the calendar and stuff. And I was like, Saturday is the actual Valentine's Day, but we go on a Friday. And it was Friday the 13th. And I was a little bit like, ooh, cringy, awkward. Do you really want to have a nice kind of Valentine's Day thing going on Friday the 13th? Dun, dun, dun. Well,
dark lovers.
Well, yeah, that was kind of like, okay, but then I could do like an anti-Valentine's Day, boo, kind of vibe. But I wanted it to be a nice, happy kind of vibe. And it was like, what's kind of getting in the way here? Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
So this one, I wanted to kind of talk about things like that, those kind of folklore.
Do you think that affected, first, a little correction, I'm still part of the group, so it's our group.
Ooh.
Maybe not the driving force currently, but still my group. Still our group. Yeah. But do you think that
in my event?
Do you think that
running the event
changed? Because I've noticed some people didn't show up. Do you think that affected
the Friday
the attendance?
No, because it was on Saturday.
I know, but some regulars for the event didn't show up at all. Do you think that because it wasn't on a Friday, you moved it to a Saturday?
No, I don't think that was the thing. I think if it was on Friday the 13th, then maybe that could have been like, oh, what's going on here?
But maybe they would appreciate a pre-Valentine's Day drinks and then they would go with their Valentines to other places on the Saturday.
No, I think right now in the climate we're in and the sort of like the economy that we're in, everybody's penny pinching and it's like either this or that. So there's no kind of the day before and then the day after.
Okay.
It's like pick one.
Yeah.
So, but I think a lot of people had other plans and sort of
Valentine's Day
dates and stuff because
it's all right. It was a nice event. I had some good time. I didn't drink, sadly.
You were planning for a little while.
I was planning to drink for a change, but then it was a work night and I couldn't.
Yeah.
So I was looking forward to Friday.
What time did you leave?
I realized, I left at
10:30.
10? No, before that I left 10:15.
Oh no,
because I had to come back here. I forgot my glasses.
Right. I didn't actually notice because I was completely in the zone of being like the host on the microphone and stuff. But I did the raffle at about 11:15. I was going to do it at 10:30.
Yeah.
But then I ended up doing it a little bit later because I was running around going, have a look at the raffle prizes. See, right, drum roll. Got to be in it to win it and kind of getting.
Yeah, I missed that one.
Right. You missed all the good stuff.
I missed all the good stuff.
So you just saw the kind of like the punters having a little boogie and kind of singing badly and dancing badly to random tunes that you're probably like, I don't know this tune.
I missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it good?
No, that's all the only bits you were there for. But then,
I don't know. I stayed upstairs. I can't really hear much from upstairs anyway.
And the whole event was downstairs.
You know I don't like the...
I know. So you missed it all.
The noise and the chaos. And...
So yeah, and I was running around in a suit, black suit, red shirt, black tie, top hat, gold cards, playing cards, ace, queen, king in my top hat, kind of Mad Hatter style. It was kind of cool.
It was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But what do you think Friday the 13th is such a spooky date?
Well, there's all sorts of history to it, and it's kind of it's a little sketchy and a little my makeup kick me lemon and ginger. Yeah, a lot of the the sort of the folklore and mysticism that I know of ish. I know bits and pieces. I can't really remember that much of it. But you've got all sorts of links to Catholicism and the Knights Templar, and there was when was it? I think it was back in like 1644 or something like that. There was the Templars were all kind of rounded up and done over, and like I think they bumped a load of them.
Someone did his research, I guess.
No, this is years old. I'm trying to remember from like donkey's years ago.
Because
you literally said to me as I walked in the door from work what we were going to talk about, and I'm like, ugh.
Oh, it was your idea.
And then I had a shower.
We just didn't record the other day
and sat down.
Yeah, we're late on recording.
But this is always like Friday the 13th has always been a kind of like, for me, 13 is a cool one because I'm always that edgy alternative kind of rock and metal kid growing up.
Yeah, I do like to be the conflicting person as well, so I tend to embrace what
it's more of a
usually reject. Yeah,
flip.
So, but yes, I think according to my
was it actually
quick research,
44?
No, I don't know. I definitely.
I need to Google it
somewhere, but
I need to Google it because that's like
it's a mixture of multiple multiple different historical things.
Yeah,
across the world. Most importantly, there's the story of in Norse mythology. Norse,
like Nordic.
Jeez, my English has gone through the window. Bye. In the Norse mythology, there is this banquet where Loki appears as the uninvited 13th guest, and on that banquet, things get out of hand, and it leads to the death of Balder.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, being a D&D nerd, I should have known that.
There is also.
Yeah. All right, no, don't. I'm wearing my glasses. I hate glasses.
You don't need to get the date right. It doesn't matter.
No, I want to know.
Okay. There's also the Christian side of things, the 12 apostles, and then the
13th apostle, yeah.
Not the 13th apostle, but the 13 people on the Last Supper.
Oh, and
so there were 13 people that leads to, tragedy. And
because Mary Magdalene was the 13th apostle, allegedly, the apostle of the apostles in the inner circle, and kind of like the one doing the occult rituals of.
According to the canon, she wasn't there. So
it depends who you're asking.
Not that I care. I think Christianity is a made up thing, anyways. Oh, I don't have the timer because the laptop is not here.
Oh no!
Oh, I just went to look at the timer to see if it's okay to swear. It's like, oops.
Oh, how long do we have to wait before I can swear? I might
minutes
load before then.
10 minutes. So I had it 15 minutes.
1904 and counting. F-bombs. Hold fire.
Nah. But
no, I was totally wrong. It was Friday the 13th of October.
It was a Friday 13th, yeah.
But it was 1307.
Yeah, because the 16 there were no Templar Knights.
It was like Renaissance. Well,
Brazil already existed.
There's still Templar Knights.
And Brazil already existed in 1604.
Yeah, the order still continues.
104 years.
Mm.
And then there's the Templars that were hunted on that date, on the Friday 13th. And I think there was
King Philip IV.
Oh, what did I see?
Philip IV of France ordered the sudden mass arrest of hundreds of Knights Templar across France, making the beginning of the order's destruction. The Templars were seized, tortured into confessing false charges like heresy and idolatry.
Yeah, and then
assets were confiscated. Ooh. Right, glasses.
And then according to Google, on 1834, a French magazine published an article about how the date is very unlucky. It's not a really good date.
Yeah, that probably goes back to Philip IV because he was like King of France.
I have no idea. That's 1834.
I literally just read it.
Was he in?
That's what I'm saying.
Was he the king during 1834?
No, but they're probably referencing the king of France at that time in 1307, and their history probably sustained and maintained and
that's super duper cool.
harkening back to
Yay. And then the Americans took the date and then they just blew out of the out of scope.
Well,
they made
traditions
the Friday the 13th serious
do, right?
Yeah, but they take it way too serious. There are buildings that don't have the 13th floor.
Yeah, that's a huge thing.
They skip from the 12th to the 13th.
Is like
other buildings, they use the 13th floor as the data center or the staff area or something like that.
Yeah,
storage.
You can't stop there on the left. And it's like, I'll never forget the first time I was on a cruise ship, on an enormous cruise ship, the Independence of the Sea. I think it's a Royal Caribbean cruise line. I think it's Royal Caribbean. Yeah. And I was like, wait, what? Looking at the lift buttons, and it's like 10, 11, 12, 14. What? And they're like, no, there's no 13th floor. They don't have a 13th floor.
No,
like,
they skip it.
What?
But if they skip from 12 to 14th in a building without anything in between, it technically makes the 14th the 13th floor anyway.
Yeah.
But like as every other phobia, there is a name for the fear of Friday the 13th.
Oh, hang on. It's tridecaphobia?
No, it's more.
No?
It's bigger than that. It's weirder than that.
Oh,
where is it? Oh,
that's
a big name. Let me try.
Yeah, no.
Paraskevidecatryphobia. Paraskevidecatryphobia. Oh goodness, what a name! Paraskevidecatryphobia. It's right there.
Where are we? Let's see if I can tongue twist to this one. Oh my god.
That's a really horrible name. I'm afraid of that name because that's impossible to say.
Paraskevidecatryphobia.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Let's break into pieces.
I knew it was like a trideca because like tri 3, deca 10.
Paraskevi. Let's break into pieces. Paraskevi. Decatryphobia. Paraskevidecatryphobia.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I almost said it.
I was back to
Paraskevidecatryphobia. 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 Wow. I said it. That was the first and the last time I ever said that. You're never going to hear me saying that again. But yeah, I hope that you've learned that name because then you can say that
everyone can remember that after 2 seconds. It's gone.
Stupid name. Just call it Friday the 13th phobia. That's it. But I think Friday the 13th is one that people can relate the most around the globe because of the Friday the 13th series. Yeah. It's one that we share all over the planet.
Hugely famous.
Which is funny because folklore used to tend to be a local thing, isn't it? And each local places...
I'd tweak that and I would say that there's kind of universal themes that get locally kind of translated and locally interpreted.
I'm talking about before the panspermia of folklore,
Panspermia?
Yeah.
Before it was injected from outer space.
Before the British Empire forced it upon other countries.
Oh,
so
colonial indoctrination or something.
Yeah, the same with the Portuguese Empire. So I'm not just pointing finger at one person here, because we're gonna get to the point where I talk about the influence of the Portuguese and Brazilian folklore. But
that's gonna get dark.
Before all this colonialism and things, folklore used to be a very local thing, isn't it? It's
I suppose it's sort of quite a little kind of villagey,
but before that
mentality behind the fears of it,
But then even before that, I think folklore came from a central place where, as they migrated from Africa to the rest of the planet, they carried some of that knowledge with them, and then they just adapt it to local culture.
Which it depends which, because not all folklore.
Because there is always a spirit of protection, a spirit that protects nature, a spirit that protects
they're primal concepts.
The weaker.
They're like
exactly. Which probably came from like one place, and then they all made their own thing as the culture evolved in specific places.
I don't think everything sprang from Africa. You've got cultures all over the world with...
I know. I'm talking about, because there wasn't a world before people migrated from Africa.
Wow.
Okay, so it's not that they got to the place and then they found a file cabinet. I was like, oh yeah, this belongs from in this place. You know, they had to acknowledge that mutated as they migrated, and with generations, the story was told verbally. You know, there was no written accounts to anything, and things, you know how it works when you just
oral tradition.
Yeah. When you just tell things from generation to generation, the stories always change.
Shaman
and then whatever was.
Can you even say Chinese whisper anymore? Is that like?
Yeah, you can. Now? You can say Chinese whisper. It's fine. That's the name that we use here. Yeah, I don't subscribe to this cultural sensitivity at all. We don't have that in Brazil. We just no, we just appreciate everything equally. It doesn't matter where it comes from. I think, at least in my perspective,
Brazil has cultural insensitivity.
Yeah, it's something that I was looking at the other day. You know, people from different cultures, they appreciate when the local people are invested in their culture. So, for example, if I'm going to use an example, I don't know if it exists, but for example, if there is a Japanese cultural event, and if the Brazilians dress up like the Japanese, they appreciate it. Like they see us as we embracing the culture. You know, it's not like we're stealing the culture. But here is completely the opposite. If you try to mimic the culture, they're gonna call it as Yeah, absolutely. I'm not trying to take it and transform it like we can see with the Americans very often. You know, let's just make it American.
Emulation and kind of like admiration. Yeah. And if it's done with good intent and like, I love this, I'm going to kind of embrace it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And kind of like join with it. That's great. But then not everyone's that nice and kind. So sometimes it's kind of like
I'm talking
mockery and mimicry, and it was like, ugh, no.
I'm talking from a general perspective. I'm not talking about specific. Yes, there are specific people who have bad intentions with everything, you know, including with other people's culture. But where was I going with this?
Yeah.
Usually Fernando.
Okay.
Usual Fernando forgets everything. So I was
cultural appreciation, not cultural appropriation. Is that what you were saying?
Kind of. Oh, yes, because you were saying, can I say Chinese whisper?
Oh,
yes. In my opinion, yes, you can. I wanted to use it, but I forgot the name Chinese whisper.
Oh, right, there you go.
Because we call it.
It's kind of getting the vibe.
And so stories will change in time because they've just been told verbally through Chinese whisper techniques before China was a thing, as they migrated across the globe. But then they all follow a specific core that is similar to every culture. So I think that's where it came from, you know, and then they take different shapes as local cultures start developing. Because then I was looking at I was looking a little bit about mythology, the folklore, and things of both the UK and Brazil, and there is they're very distinct. They're not too similar, but then there is some influence of European folklore in Brazil because of the Portuguese imperialism in Brazil, which I tried to avoid because I wanted to
kind of like the slave trade bringing.
I welcomed the slave inputs to Brazilian culture. I'm trying to avoid the Portuguese influence in this episode, so I want to show a different culture other than the European influence. Yeah, does that make sense?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So in the UK, the dominant folklore is the Celtic, right? Which I really like. I don't know much about the Celtic folklore.
Kind of a mixed bag, but yeah, you got kind of Celtic.
Yeah, you've got Celtic, and then you've got the Anglo-Saxon that introduced.
There's a lot of Norse as well.
Yeah, which come with the Anglo-Saxon. The Saxons were the Norse people, right?
Oh, that was sketchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
yeah.
You didn't adopt the Norse gods except for the weekdays.
Well, the days of the
that's it. But other than that,
Moon Day,
yeah,
Sunday, Moon Day. Then you've got Tuesday, the god of war, god of war, Tuesday.
Oh, then Thursday's Thor.
Wednesday, Wednesday, which goes
it's Odin.
Woden, which goes Odin.
Yeah.
So Odin, Woden, Wedden, Wednesday. Thursday.
Freya's Day.
Friday.
And then you have Saturn's Day.
Saturn, as in Ragnarok, Saturn.
Okay.
Saturday, and then Sunday.
Which is the sun.
I don't know. Might be wrong.
Which is the only god I recognize.
Who? The sun?
Sun, yeah.
Ra.
No, just the sun.
Ra.
That big ball of plasma in space. No.
Yeah.
No Ra.
It's not a god, it's a star.
It's a god.
Oh, is it?
Because it gives life.
Right.
It's an entropy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anthropomorphized.
No. Not anthropomorphized as entropy.
Oh, entropy. You said
yeah.
entropy.
Sorry,
like,
my bad. It's for life to exist on Earth, something needs to give.
Mm-hmm.
So the sun is dying for us to live.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just
that's that is something I saw on
radiating from space,
spoken by Neil deGrasse Tyson. It was really nice. He obviously he says it in a much better way than I could ever. He's very poetic the way that he propagates science.
Prosaic.
Yeah, and it's beautiful the way he says it. But I really, really enjoyed it so much that as an atheist, I decide like, okay, if there is a God, it's right there. Right, I won't say under our noses, but right above in the sky, looking at us all the time.
You surprise me.
You know,
you contradict yourself in that one.
Okay, I'm trying to be, and failing terribly. A little bit poetic here, just saying that. You know, if there is a God, no, I don't believe in a God. No,
agency.
But I believe, but I appreciate this entropic exchange. That in order for life to exist on Earth, something more powerful has to give life in exchange, which is the sun, because the sun is constantly, it's dying, which will lead to the death of sun. So we absorb, anyway, that's a bit scientific for an episode.
Death of the sun.
Yeah, a little bit scientific for an episode about mythology and folklore. But I appreciate that.
Okay.
It is nice, isn't it?
Sure.
I like entropy. It's part of the second law of thermodynamics, which
it's kind of bleak.
Which I really appreciate.
Yeah.
I like the chaos that is the second law of thermodynamics.
Okay.
Right. So
the moody goth one. Oops, apparently not.
British folklore.
Yeah, so British folklore. What? Friday the 13th?
No, not only that. Well, Friday the 13th didn't initiate in Britain anyway, so it was. It's something that evolved out of multiple places, you know, the combination, and suddenly became a thing. But
I mean,
but when
that I know about, the earliest I think that I know of was the Knights Templar being rounded up and tortured and all that lovely.
But when you're a kid,
but then if you say about Loki, that's like,
well, it's one of the influences, you know.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to ask is, when you're a kid in school, did you have classes about folklore?
No.
Really? You don't have cultural classes in school here?
Well, no, it would have been more like RE, religious education.
That's not religious. Folklore is not religion.
Well, no, folklore isn't taught at school. It's not like
Not well, maybe not here in Brazil. Yes, we learn folklore in school.
folklore classes.
We learn different cultures in school, where things come from. We appreciate in school. We're taught to appreciate the origins of our culture. You know, where things come from, and
That would be more like history over here. I guess that would be a part of either RE or history, or a kind of fusion of the two.
Well, but history tells more like about facts about the evolution of man, not about stories.
Not necessarily. History can be anything.
It's more like a literature.
History of.
It falls more into a literature subject rather than history, because you know, folklore didn't happen. It's just tales that people came up with to, teach. To no, it didn't.
Or did it?
Oh, where did the fairies go then?
In what form?
Where did the fairies go?
This is where you get the whole kind of a bit like mythology with something must have happened or existed that was described and translated and interpreted by cultures that maybe didn't understand it or weren't familiar with it, told others who went, what the what? And then they were like, yeah, so this weirdo told me about blah, blah, blah. And they're like, what the hell? And then they Chinese whisper, yoink, 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 chalk, cheese. Huh?
I don't know. It falls more into the tale, so it can teach a lesson rather than.
Well, yeah, that's what a lot of old traditional folklore and tales and
which makes
tales are. They're encoded lessons, encoded wisdom, and encoded events and famous like entities and beings and historical.
Makes me think.
So they carry through history.
Now that I put that in perspective, makes me think that then the Greek mythology is a folklore, not a religion.
It's not
because all the stories is to teach you a lesson.
Possibly.
It's a moral thing.
I mean, think of it this way. You tell a story, if it's like, blah, 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 boring, dry, and dusty. Who's going to remember that? Who is going to remember that for like generations and generations? But if you're like, wabam, big story, big events, Hercules, he grabbed a lion and strangled it to death. It's like, okay, wow. Trials of Hercules. He had a lion in his hands and he broke his neck with his bare hands. That's amazing. That's incredible. You're going to remember that. You're going to tell that story.
I don't think there's
a lot of exaggeration.
Yeah, I don't
overly emphasized.
Where that point comes from, but
kind of emphasis to make. That's where I'm saying that's the difference between like a tale and folklore and mythology. They've got that overly dramatic blockbuster kind of emphasis to make them memorable, and then they get exaggerated all the more, and everything just becomes absolutely batshit crazy. Because emphasis gets Chinese whispered and yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I lost you long ago.
What?
I don't know what the point you were trying to make it.
Words.
I was just saying that now that I put in perspective, I think the Greek mythology sounds more like a folklore tale rather than a religion. Which I do like Greek mythology.
But it is batshit crazy.
It is.
And there's so much contradiction. The same story told in so many different ways. And it's like, huh? And they're completely different. Like Zeus pulling other entities and gods from his head. Like,
no, he had a headache, and then that headache split his head, and out comes Athena.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that makes sense. What?
Don't know too much there.
Yeah.
But it is fun. But I do like the Celtic and folklore which I don't know too much of it at all. I don't really know the intro to.
Because they just reminded me of the funniest line in Clash of the Titans where
Go on.
your McGonagall, what's her name?
I don't know.
Who played Professor McGonagall? Maggie Smith?
Yeah.
Yeah. When she says about she's walking along talking with the other goddesses, like a little gossipy kind of goddesses chit chat down the halls of Mount Olympus, and she's saying, "Oh well, yeah, one time Zeus seduced me disguised as a cuttlefish." It's like,
Yeah, he used to do that.
oh, he seduced her disguised as a cuttlefish.
He used to disguise animals to seduce people, which is funny. There's something similar to that in Brazilian folklore.
Go on, what is it?
We'll get there. But
Come on,
hold on. No, but before we get there, I'm still surprised you guys don't learn about folklore in school.
It's woven into other things, like it'll be in a history lesson, or it'll be in an RE lesson, or it'll be in.
Yeah, but it sounds like
something
so wrong. Like it's in the wrong place. There should be more of a cultural celebration class rather than just like probably a footnote mention in a history class.
Well, I guess there's different kind of qualities being sort of trained and taught in school. Over here is much more academic and kind of much more focused on your English literature and English language, your mathematics, your sciences.
Oh, it's part of literature.
Physics,
It should be in the
biology.
literature classes.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
it would quite possibly come into English lit.
This is ridiculous. England,
English?
fix that.
What? English
Your kids should know about the
English
mythology.
literature. Why am I saying English? Yeah.
No, I'm angry. It should be a class for kids to learn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now D&D should be in schools.
As well.
Dungeons and Dragons should
As
be.
well. But once you
used in
introduce
schools.
mythology, folklore to people, you already prep their minds to go into D&D and accept
well, RPG
a
in
fantastical
general.
world.
Tabletop RPG.
You know? So it could be
Yeah.
a compliment to that,
Yeah.
which is weird. That's why certain
So come on then.
folklore
Tell
needs to
me.
survive.
You keep kind of going, oh, little tidbit of information. Nope.
No, I'm
Tell
not.
me about some of the Brazilian.
Okay, I will. I will get there. I was going
Weird kind of-
towards it to
Yeah.
talk about the British
I know
folklore.
one. I can't remember his name. What's Hobbity Skippity One Leg in a Tornado?
It's in your list. It's called Saci Perere.
Who?
It's Saci Perere. We'll talk about that. I want to talk about the British
Send me a
folklore first,
Oh, okay.
because we've got rich folklore and everything in Brazil. So
Yeah.
I got a list
Oh,
of
go with the Brazilian, and it might trigger some thoughts
Nah,
and memories
because
of the British.
that's the fun one. I've got a list of not many, 10 folklore creatures, characters of the British folklore to see
you've
if you
got
know of them.
10 British ones as well as.
Yeah, so according to my notes here,
Oh.
the British folklore has roots in the Celtic traditions,
Oh, is that
nature
the Nefty
spirits.
Loch Ness monster?
It's in my list.
Next.
Oh, you spoiled my list.
No, I'm not spoiling it. I'm just kind of.
Boo.
So, yeah.
And then
Loch Ness
with a
stuff.
sprinkle, so mostly Anglo-Saxon with a sprinkle of Christianity
Of course.
in the
'cause
middle,
they stole
because
everything.
Catholic Church, it's just like steal everything and repackage.
Steal from the pagans.
You know. Yeah, and then it says local landscape myths like lakes and forests and hills. I like that.
Right, okay.
Like sentient lakes and stuff. That is
like
really
your
interesting.
dryads and your nymphs and your kind
Yeah.
of
Where the Brazilian one
gnomes,
is more based on the indigenous
sylphs.
approach to nature and everything, and then we had the African people who introduced their side of the folklore, their local folklore, which kind of married really well with the indigenous folklore.
Mm.
It's really nice. And then came the Europeans, like, no, Christianity, you know.
No, that's not European as such. That's Christianity.
Yeah, well,
Don't merge the two together.
because it was the dominant.
Not all.
No, because that's how European the Christianity movement did to the whole Europe. They went taking.
Yeah, that's the point I'm
They
making.
went to take.
That's literally what I just
Yeah,
said.
but that happened hundreds of years before Brazil was discovered. So
I'm not talking about
it was. But I am trying to talk about it. But you keep. Never mind then.
Yeah.
So in my list here, I've got that's a low hanging fruit. So the Green Man.
Oh yeah. The Oak King and the Holly King, the Green Man.
Yeah. So
it's the sort of the cyclical, seasonal change and the story of like Celine the Moon and
I don't know too much,
the Oak
anyways.
King fights the Holly King and the Holly King wins. And it's kind of like it's the story of the seasons, basically.
Yeah. Because we watched that film, The Green Man, The Green Knight.
Yeah, that was great.
Which was really nice.
Dark.
Really recommend
moody,
that film.
atmospheric, but very
that
cool.
That is how folklore should be celebrated.
Well,
with
it is.
films like that.
Through cultural art and through
I know. There's so many
music and film and paintings and
so many untold stories in folklore that could be turned into great films, like the Green Knight.
Oh, that have been.
You know,
I mean,
maybe
King Arthur, and
but
the Arthurian mythology with the Lady of the Lake.
There is so many more, yeah. And then this one I never heard of, the Black Shuck.
Wait, what now?
You never heard of that one as well?
The Black Shuck.
Yeah, it's a phantom hellhound, omen of death. You never heard of that?
I have never heard of that.
I never heard.
I mean,
of
yeah,
that
hellhounds, sure. The kind of.
If anyone heard of that one, just leave in the comments.
Maybe that's where we get things like the Hound of the Baskervilles and the kind of. The Hound of the Baskervilles is very like a black, huge, like a dire wolf kind of bad omen thing, and the kind of the Moors and a bit like. Yeah.
Never heard. No, which is a shame. So I'm curious because I very much like folklore and mythology.
Imagine the beginning of American Werewolf in London, where the American boys go out into the moors and the werewolf gets them.
Yeah,
it's that kind of going back on harkening on that kind of mythology, and
so. It's the Black Shuck, the spirit that created the werewolf.
Don't know, I've never heard of it. But
never heard of it either.
It kind of makes me think, oh, okay. Werewolves, Hound of the Baskervilles.
Do you like the name though? The Black Shuck. I don't even know what shuck is. But
spell it?
SHUCK.
Oh, like sharks. Shuck.
Yeah.
Black Shuck.
And then this one is very popular, the Banshee.
Ah, yeah, of course. That's quite a sort of a Gaelic Celtic kind of, if I remember rightly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the Banshee a female?
Welsh, Irish, kind of.
Because it's the type of screech that a man can't
Well, yeah,
make.
It's the howling banshee, the wail of the banshee, the siren scream, kind of seduction and scream and kind of, yeah. I don't really know
not really, because according to my notes here, it says that the Banshee is a wailing spirit foretelling death. So if you hear the Banshee screams, someone will die.
Yeah.
You know, maybe not you, but see, that's such a great story for a horror film. It's like a bunch of people in the forest.
It has been. It's been in loads of things. It even hit Mortal Kombat, and it's even in like Smallville and cheesy things like that. It's huge in folklore.
I'm talking about a specific film about, let's say, a group of people in a forest.
Is.
And, you know, there is this banshee, and every time he screams, one of the person in the group.
I mean, it's even in the X-Men, you've got Banshee, very different style. But yeah.
I love that you don't pay attention to what I'm saying, but yes.
Totally.
I'm not asking about banshees.
I know,
I'm talking
about a specific horror film based on that folklore.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, there probably is.
Yay. Because the banshee in X-Men doesn't, when it screams, it doesn't mean that someone will die.
No, but I'm saying it's another reference to it. Actually, no, it's not like that at all. He can fly with it, which is like, what?
Yeah.
Screaming at the ground beneath him and flying.
Don't make sense of it.
Yeah. It's the X-Men. It's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. So can't wait to see what they're doing next.
Yeah.
The Will of the Wisp?
Willow.
Will of the Wisp.
Yeah, will-o-wisps are the glowing orbs of light that kind of mysteriously float around in the woods and things, and kind of.
What do they do?
They're kind of just malevolent, not evil, but kind of malevolent, trickstery spirits in the woodlands that kind of. Like tricksters of the Fey world kind of thing.
Yeah, it says that they lead people astray.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting because we have similar things in the indigenous folklore.
Yeah.
So like I was mentioning earlier, see, there's kind of a base thing where it was turned out to become something different based on the local culture. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and there was a really cool children's TV series called Will o' the Wisp. Yeah. Which anyone out there who remembers that one, you'll love it. It was great.
Never seen it.
So it was narrated by Kenneth Williams. You know, the Carry On films?
No.
Like old British.
No, not
Kenneth
that old.
Williams was the big nostrils, kind of really nasal voice, very dramatic.
I'm sure 99% of the people that will ever watch this video have no idea who Kenneth Williams is.
Kenneth Williams is a legend, weird, quirky legend of British kind of culture, and he's very, very cool. Shut up.
Amazing.
Shut up.
Amazing. I bet it's really good.
It is. Will o' the Wisp is great.
It's good stuff to grow up watching when you're a kid.
A little plump, fat fairy called Mavis, who is this kind of like little cheesy classic fairy. And her nemesis, her enemy, was Evil Edna, this TV with legs and this mashed up, evil, gnarly face. And it was like the weirdest thing. I think they must have been on magic mushrooms when they invented that shit. But it was great. And there's a little dog.
Sounds fun.
It was like a rugby ball with legs called the Moog. I'm sure he was called the Moog.
That's the most British name of characters on TV. Yeah. That's definitely a British TV series.
And Kenneth Williams had this kind of anthropomorphized, Kenneth Williams-esque face, ghostly sort of, with the big kind of nostrils flared and sharp little pointy nose. And
maybe one day I'll take a look into it.
Yeah, it's super cute and weird.
Yeah, it does sound weird enough.
You'd love it.
Kids show.
You'd love it.
I probably would have loved it. I'm not sure I will today, but as a kid,
since I was a kid, it might be atrocious.
As a kid, sounds nice.
But I've had fond memories of that.
And have you heard of the Selkie? Silky.
Yeah, silky.
S-E-L. So to me it was Selkie, but Silky, yeah.
Oh, S-E-L.
S-E-L-K-I-E.
Selkie. I've heard of it. I'm trying to think what it was. No, I don't know.
It says seal people who shed skin to become human.
Seal, like.
Yeah. You never heard of
like scurvy sea dog merdogs.
Yeah. See, there's so many stories.
They're like mutant mermanities that doppelganger.
There's so many stories, so many tales that we haven't even heard of.
Let me get this right. So they're seals.
No, they seals. They seals. They're not like a mixture of this and that.
Mermaid or anything.
But then they shed their skin and they turn into humans.
Oh, so it's like a seal doppelganger.
Now I'm curious to hear the actual stories in the folklore.
Hell came up
because I don't have the actual story here on my notes. I just have like a brief description of what I thought you would know.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Not I've heard of.
I know. And then
I've thought it was silky.
So maybe you heard of the next one, the Kelpie.
Kelpie?
Yeah. They're not too dissimilar from Will o' the Wisp.
But an aquatic version? Like kelp? Seaweed kelp or something?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't think there's anything related to kelp because kelp probably didn't... the word kelp didn't exist back in the Celtic times. It was probably named something else. But the Kelpie says here is a shape-shifting water spirit that lures victims.
Sounds almost the same. So it could be like a different culture that's got that tradition and sort of modified it.
Yeah, maybe that they are the same thing, but for the water rather than the forests. You know.
But seals are aquatic mammals.
No, we're not talking about the silky anymore.
No, I know what I'm saying, but one is aquatic and the other one is aquatic, so they're both aquatic.
I don't know. All I know is that reading this is making me curious about the actual stories, and I kind of want to read them. So definitely gonna look into. I don't know. There has to be a book that explains all the
weird
the Celtic folklore. This one is a low hanging fruit. That's the very low hanging fruit. The Valkyrie.
Oh well, yeah. Everyone knows Valkyrie.
Yeah, that was imported from the Norse mythology.
Yeah,
isn't it? So, would you care to explain the Valkyrie?
Yeah, they're kind of angelically winged warrior women who would ride down on their kind of Pegasus horses and just kind of charge into battle for the Viking.
No, they never fought. The Valkyries, they came to collect you to take you to Valhalla.
Oh, yeah. They were like the Anubis of the
I think there were warriors, but not to the wars that they fought in this realm.
Other way round, right?
For so different realms. I don't know. I don't know too much.
Emissaries of like bringing the souls of the dead to Valhalla.
Yeah, because I think the Valkyries, they fought with Odin on different battles, but they never fought the earthly battles. So it says here that choosers of the slain, mythical battle maidens. So we know that they came to collect the warrior spirits to take them into the eternal life. And this and that, so they had to die as a warrior.
With the theme tune of like Flight of the Valkyrie in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I like that.
Awesome piece of music.
Yeah.
Flight of the Valkyrie.
Well, I've got 3 more, and we're getting there.
Okay.
So have you heard of the brownie? I don't like this name. It's so modern.
Brownie.
Yeah, I'm hungry now.
Chocolate brownie. Yeah, baby.
I want some brownies.
Okay.
Oh, I saw a really good recipe for brownies earlier today with black beans. And I really want to try. I really want to
brownie
with black beans.
With black beans.
Yeah.
What the hell?
You never had the sweet black beans from Japan? Huh? It's so delicious.
Sweet black beans?
Yeah.
But they're so like irony and salty.
Oh no, Mike! Oh no, you have no idea what you're talking about. It's so delicious. I'm talking about the Japanese one.
Oh, I gotta try that one.
I tried. I was speaking Japanese. You can't understand the word.
Wow. No.
But yeah, there is a Japanese sweet made with black beans, which is delicious. And then I saw this recipe of brownies with black beans mixed in it. And I'm like, I have to try this.
Oh, that's such a weird combination.
I have to make it. Because then you cut half of the brownie with a healthy solution.
Yeah.
And
like
everybody, according to the video, which could be a lie, was saying that it was really good. So I definitely want to try that.
Ooh, need to try. What's it called?
I'm so hungry. A brownie. But with black beans. No one named it. So maybe when we cook,
it's a Japanese dish. There must be a Japanese name.
That's not a Japanese one. The brownie with the black beans. But the Japanese one, I don't remember. I think the translation just go for black beans.
I'm sure you said it was a Japanese thing. Yeah.
Sweet, something like that, which is really nice. Really, really nice.
Okay.
But the mythological creature called the brownie.
Nope.
I really don't like this one because it sounds a bit racist.
Okay, well, we're not creating it.
I know. I'm not pointing fingers. And
definitely.
I don't know the origin, so I could be completely wrong. No. But the way it sounds, it doesn't quite sound right.
Okay.
It says it's a helpful home spirit doing chores at night. I didn't come up with it. I don't even know where it comes from. Sounds weird.
Like, find out anything more about like how old this is? Is it like
no? Because I wanted
how
this.
Ancient is it? Is it kind of like around colonial times?
I don't
or is it
know.
like way old,
Because-
ancestral?
Because the way I wanted to do is I just wanted to get
It's a little cringy.
the name and a brief description, and I was going to ask you as I'm doing,
Yeah.
and I was hoping that you would know something about it and you would explain to us.
Hmm?
But I didn't go any further other than just getting a
Nope.
brief description of what it was.
Nope.
So yeah, there is apparently this creature in
Brownie.
called the brownie. At least it makes me hungry, which is nice.
Hang on. I wonder if that's like any connection to the brownies. So in the UK, I don't know if this is in any other countries like America or kind of English colonial countries, but Scouts, Boy Scouts. And then you have the Cubs, is the sort of the little lads version of the Boy Scouts, who are the older lads. And then back in the days, before it was like boys and girls were separated in this kind of whole institution, the girls' version of the Boy Scouts was the brownies. And they were all in a little...
Because they do house chores.
Well, they were like super kind and helpful and...
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've never thought about why they called the brownies before.
Maybe. Hopefully one day
They
someone
just had a
this
little
video
brown
can tell us.
blousy shirt top with a yellowy neck scarf and a little brown skirt, and they were the brownies. And it was just kind of like, okay, they're the brownies because they wear brown. Didn't think anything else of it.
Maybe. Who knows?
I wonder.
Let's find out.
I need to know. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Good
I
call.
remembered that time. Yay!
Yeah,
Sprinkles.
but we don't have a timer now. I'm so lost. I need a timer somewhere.
Right, yeah. So comment if anyone does know the origin of the brownies.
Please leave
Chuck
a
it in
comment.
there.
Because
Yeah.
I'm curious now.
Need to know.
And then almost to the end here, we have the red cap.
Red cap.
Yeah.
Well, a red cap is, if I remember, it's a type of mushroom, and they're a deadly, poisonous mushroom. And I'm going to cough again. I've got a tickle.
Bless you.
Because you got like the fly agaric mushroom, which is
No.
the
Behind
lights
you.
are not on behind
No.
us. It's pitch black. Just like the Vin Diesel movie, but without all the horrible monsters.
No.
And then there
What
was
a
light.
difference it made.
Bizarre. How ironic. How not
do we
ironic, but how
record like an
appropriate that we're
hour?
recording a video about Friday the 13th and unlucky shit, and then you forget.
How do we record for a full hour? I don't know if it's been an hour, but
It's the
can see
jinx
the
of Friday the
screen right there.
13th. You see, it even extends to days that are not Friday the 13th.
you broke it.
What? How is that my fault?
You broke it. It's always anything technological is your fault.
What?
Yeah. Boo.
Rude. No, it's not my fault. No, I defy you.
Can't believe it. Sorry, guys. I hope you appreciate the colors now. So nice.
So pretty.
Yeah.
Nice.
Half of the episode with the lights off. I'm gonna have to mask and put the lights on.
Do some really bad Photoshop.
Maybe it won't because there's so much contrast on because the back is dark. I can do a proper mask.
Oh,
But then we're not gonna have
Really?
the reflections.
oh yeah, that's true.
I'm so sorry.
Sort of ambient light bounce.
I can't believe. Well, learning, real time learning here.
Yeah, I think we just had the little kind of green caustics in the corner behind the plant. That was it.
Yeah.
And
It
all
is
of
visible.
my beautiful red curtains.
Oh no,
Which
I'm
is
so disappointed with
black.
myself now.
I see some red curtains and one
The red cap.
curtain black.
So you think red cap is a mushroom? Maybe the mushroom got the name from the creature.
Other way round.
Yeah,
Ooh,
called the red cap.
maybe. Is
Because-
it mushroom related? Forest spirit kind of?
No, but I can see a link.
Oh,
It says a
intriguing.
violent goblin hunting bordered castles. Haunting bordered castles.
A violent goblin.
Yeah, but if you're standing on a castle wall looking down and you see a red mushroom, a red cap mushroom, you could say it's a goblin with a red cap.
Oh, or maybe the mushrooms were called red caps because they looked like a teeny tiny little goblin's red hat.
Yeah. And then people saw that like, oh,
It's a red cap.
Yeah.
Smash it.
Yeah, they haunting us. Interesting. And it's a violent. And I can see where the violent comes from. If you get in contact with the red cap, you can get like, ooh.
Oh, yeah, maybe part of the kind of hallucinogenic.
Yeah. So don't play with it, just kill it.
Oh.
Interesting.
I'm going to Google red cap mushrooms.
No. Yeah. Let's finish the good and the good half of the episode now, because the other half.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Red cap. And I think it is a mushroom.
Yeah.
I know fly agaric is a red. I think, maybe red cap is the nickname for a fly agaric mushroom. It's the red with the white dots. The classic magic mushroom looking.
So is Toad from Super Mario a goblin?
Oh, yeah. Well, he is literally like
he's
a
a
fly agaric, but in reverse.
But he's a mushroom, yeah.
Oh, he's white with red spots, no?
He is...
Yeah. White mushroom with red spots.
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe they're like a...
He's the opposite of the mushroom that makes you grow.
Right.
Yeah, which is red with the white spots.
Oh.
Yeah. Whoever creates Super Mario was on mushrooms.
Oh, yeah.
And finally, a very famous one is the Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah. See, I went with the punchline. I got the last one.
This is a modern time mythological creature because
modern, but
because it was captured in the camera. Cameras only exist for 100-something years.
It probably existed as a legend for hundreds of years before cameras were invented.
I don't think so, because it's called the Loch Ness Monster because there was a picture of a monster in the Loch Ness. So it's not.
No, I don't think it's called the Loch Ness Monster because somebody took a picture. I think the legend is older than that because they were looking for it.
And then someone forged.
And then somebody went
Loch Ness Monster picture.
Like that.
Yeah.
And took a photo, and you're like, "Oh my god, it's Loch Ness Monster!" No, you can see that's a hand. Really.
Could be anything.
I have the picture, the very photo that you're talking about, in a book on the bookcase right there behind us. Yeah, one of my favorite books as a little kid, and it's like aliens, monsters, and ghosts, monsters, and UFOs. I think it's called, if I remember rightly. Shall I go and get it?
No. But we can talk about it.
Go and get it. And I actually bought that book on Amazon just a few years ago, like 5-6 years ago.
Not sponsored, by the way.
No, God, no. And I bought it because we got talking about like stuff like this, and I was like, "Oh, there was this really cool book when I was a little kid. I loved it." And I was like, Google, Amazon, and found it, and I bought it for like a few quid. It was really cheap.
Nice. I'll look into it. I like those kind of things.
It's cool. That was definitely one of my favorite books as a little kid.
You know, I despise religion, but I like folklore.
Yeah.
Which is kind of, you could create a link between them, but
they are intrinsically
But folklore,
linked.
people knew, they didn't follow as a religion, they were just stories.
Religion uses folklore as a weaponized theatre.
Religion weaponized everything.
Control and manipulation and stuff. Not that I'm like massively biased against religion or anything. Just a bit.
And then that is the list of, a brief list of the British folklore characters.
Okay.
Which I asked for like the top 10, but apparently it wasn't the top 10.
No, that's kind of weird.
You didn't know some of them?
Some? Half?
Yeah, maybe half, yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard of a shark. A selkie I've vaguely heard of, and I thought it was more of a Celtic thing. Kelpie, didn't know that was
I'm glad you remember the names because I already forgot.
Selkie.
Selkie, the Kelpie,
Brownie?
the Brownie.
I don't know. I reckon it must be the reason for the brownies being called brownies. Little helpful.
Could be. Let's find out.
Yeah,
maybe one day.
I need to know. Nessie? Yeah, everyone knows Nessie.
Everybody loves Nessie. So yeah, when I went to Scotland with my parents, I rented a lodge at the Loch Ness. Yeah. So we could see the Loch Ness from the back window. It was really nice. I went out on a hike with my dad, and we walked down the lane. Well, we didn't walk the length of the river, but we walked down the
loch.
Yeah, the river for quite a few miles, and then we came back. It's like living a little bit of history.
Nice.
It's really nice. And then I think I told that in the other episode, on the previous episode, and my mom stayed alone in the lodge.
Oh yeah.
But she left the house because she thought the house was haunted and she was afraid. So she sat down in the cold for hours waiting for us to come back.
Oh no.
Yeah, but she was afraid to go in the house. And there's no ghosts in the house.
Oh, you don't know that.
Just in the house. Okay.
You don't know.
Yeah,
that.
because ghosts definitely exist.
Maybe they do, maybe they don't.
Maybe they do. Have you seen a ghost before?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
This motherfucker.
Or did they choke you? I wonder who Choky was.
I don't know.
Was the first chav. Choky the first. Choky the first chav.
The Burberry clad
Yeah.
13th century Burberry.
He just improved his appearance to me.
My God. What, has he got a Burberry blanket?
Yeah. He's a Burberry blanket.
The Burberry
floating
ghosty blanket. Oh my God.
With the sideway hat.
Well, it is Romford.
And a gold neck. Chain.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And white Reebok classics.
Yep.
Just floating underneath.
Yep. Just like Doug Valentine.
Oh my God.
I'm glad you enjoy those things and you believe that you've seen things like that. It's not like you were prepping your brain to live in the
No, but that's the point.
I enjoy that you enjoy it.
Oh,
That's fun.
mm-hmm.
You know? I'm glad you've seen all those ghosts and everything.
Yeah.
It tells really fun story that I can make fun of.
What other ghosty stories have I got?
We can make an episode about all the ghosts that you've been in contact with.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe alien spacecraft and stuff.
Oh my God, he's throwing me under a UFO bus now. Doodly 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 beep 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 bang.
That's not how you use throwing under the bus. You just changed the meaning of
It's
it
become
so much. It's just like you just create a self-defense mode called throwing under the bus.
Wow.
That is not the actual throwing under the bus thing.
Okay.
It's all right. I forgive you.
It's all right.
But switching places a little bit now. Let's talk a little bit about the
I'm going to
Brazilian
repeat the
folklore.
pieces now, am I? Go on then.
Well, you've got the list.
Can we start with Hoppity Skibbity Tornado Boy with one leg?
You've got the list. Go through the list.
No, I have to put my glasses on.
No, you don't.
Put my glasses on.
Oh, come on.
Come on, you tell me. It's your one. You've given me a list of names that are like. I don't know how to pronounce them.
I had to read the English names that I never read before.
Oh my God.
Like the trypocophobia thing.
No, that's not English. That's like Latin crazy bullshit.
It's for the entertainment value. You need to read them.
I don't want to wear my glasses. I hate wearing my glasses.
You wore glasses for 15 minutes in the beginning of the episode. It's not like
no,
people haven't seen you with it.
Right, so top 10 Brazilian folklore figures and micro descriptions.
You don't need to read things to the T, you know. It's just like a guy. Glenn is one of those that read the teleprompter and like dear, insert your name here.
Screw you.
You know.
Hi, my name is insert my name here. What? Kiss my ass.
Literally Glenn.
Bitch. Rude.
Go on.
Motherfucker. Right.
I do like.
So you just want me to try and pronounce everything and laugh?
It's fine. I make lots of English mistakes all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
This children is called setting one up to fail. Yay!
You're just afraid to fail.
No, I'm not.
Which is not.
I don't give a crap.
Oh, go on then.
Sassy Piere?
Sassy Perere.
Perere?
Yeah. So that's one of my favorite.
That is the one.
Yeah.
One-legged trickster, whirlwind, traveling chaos gremlin.
Yeah.
Hoppity skippity, one leg in a tornado.
Yeah, it's called Sassy Perere.
Sassy Perere.
Which is, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and he has
is the emphasis on the
as well?
end? Perere. At the end, not Perere.
No, Perere. There's a little
Perere.
accent in the last E.
If it was Italian, it'd be Perere. And the sound before the penultimate.
Okay.
Re.
Perere.
But Italian would be Perere and Portuguese is Perere.
Perere.
Anyway. But yeah, so Sassy Perere.
Now you say it.
One-legged trickster. Whirlwind.
Yeah, so it's a little chaotic creature and
it's super cringy black face.
And it's hard to see them. No, it's not. It's not a black face. It's a black character. You can't call a black character blackface.
Right, okay. He's not that kind of like cringy gollywog dolly kind of blackface.
No. Is a black creature, yeah.
Ebony black.
Yeah, because
like brow black.
Even described as a little gremlin, but no, the actual image is just like
gremlin.
A child looking
like a little black
teenage
boy,
looking
pitch black boy with one leg.
Yeah.
Hopping in a tornado.
Yeah, but it has only one leg and wears like a red shorts and
an oversized giant one leg, right?
No, it's just a normal leg, but it's just one leg. But he lives inside a little dust devil. Yeah.
Dust devil.
So you don't. It's really hard to see one, you know, because they disguise themselves, and then they confuse you because they bring the little dust devil and.
Okay, so Sassy Perere.
Yeah, and they have a smoke pipe as well, which you didn't mention there.
Oh yeah,
which is important to say. It's part of the character.
Yeah, I'm sort of visualizing it. I remember you showing me before.
And then just hop
like a corn
disappear
pipe thing.
Yeah. And then they disappear in the dust devil.
Okay, so next one,
which is
Lara.
Yeah, Yara.
Oh, is that an I?
Yara. Yeah, that's the Brazilian.
Yara.
That's the Brazilian version of the mermaid.
Right, river siren who.
Yeah, but she lives in the Amazon River.
Yara.
Yeah,
maybe she's a pink dolphin.
No. It's in the list.
Ah, really?
Yeah. It's
creepy.
But Yara is. She was, the mythologist says that she was the daughter of a chief, but then her brothers tried to kill her, but then she killed them instead, and then she was exiled for killing her brothers.
Oh.
And then she went to live in the river where another spirit turned her into a mermaid, and now she lures people into drowning.
Oh, so she's kind of like a spirit of vengeance almost.
Kinda?
A malevolent.
Yeah. I don't know, malevolent, or she was defending herself.
No, but I mean,
but now
the end result is a malevolent spirit.
But now she lives in the river drowning people, so people need to be aware.
Oh, that reminds me of the animation that we watched.
Which one?
Amazing. With it's kind of very there's like a river spirit like Yara, like that, and she's all covered in like the gold coins and all of the soldiers, and she screams and lures me and like the
Love, Death and Robots.
Yes, that was it. Oh, it was amazing. So good.
Yeah.
So good. So a bit like that.
Yeah, and then the Spanish conquistadors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one that was kind of immune and it was deaf. Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, similar to that. But she is actually a mermaid. She's a half woman, half fish.
Oh.
Yeah, she was turned into half woman, half fish, and then she sings.
Okay.
and the river.
Right.
Because the Amazon River is gigantic.
Oh god,
you
yeah.
cannot.
Biggest river in the world.
If you're in the middle of it, you can't see the edges of it.
Yeah, it's the biggest river.
Yeah,
the longest.
it's
river.
stupidly large.
All right. So Iara, then Curupira.
Curupira, that's one of my favorite one.
Curupira.
Yeah, Curupira. This is the one with the legs.
Forest protector with backwards feet.
Yeah. It
confuses hunters. Right. So it's a tracking thing.
Yeah.
So hunters would track footprints, but they're actually back to front.
Yeah.
So they think it's going that way when it went that way.
That is the spirit that protected the indigenous people against the Portuguese invaders.
Nice.
He used to trick them around in the forest to protect the animals and the indigenous people and everything.
That's super cool. Yeah, I like that.
And it's got like red hair, like in the shape of flame.
Shock.
Yeah, it's not actual flame, but his hair was like, it looks like a flame.
Like Blanca.
Yeah.
Oh. Blanca.
Blanca.
I wonder if there's a reference and an influence.
No, Blanca.
In the Blanca
there is a law for
design.
how Blanca was created. It's a little bit different. It falls into the race,
but I'm just meaning
racist stereotype of a Brazilian Japanese.
I'm talking about influence in the creative design of his look. Maybe
I don't know.
The creator might have been influenced
Blanca does not look anything like Curupira at all.
No, he ain't got back to
Curupira has like back to front feet anyway.
That's what I just said. He hasn't got.
Yeah, and his knees is back to front as well.
Ew.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So that's kind of cool.
I really like
God,
this one.
what the hell?
Oh, that's
Cojo.
Yeah, that's the pink.
Right. Yeah.
Pink
dolphin.
Pink dolphin. Yeah, I forgot.
How do you pronounce it? Boto
Cor-de-rosa. Cor-de-rosa.
Koji.
Yeah. Cor-de-rosa is pink.
Cor-de-rosa.
Yeah.
Boto cor-de-rosa.
Yeah. Which is basically of rose color. Cor-de-rosa means rose color, which is pink.
And what's the boto?
Boto is the dolphin.
Right. I wonder if that comes from like bottlenose dolphin. Boto.
Well, that's an English word. Boto was.
Yeah. But
Boto is the indigenous name to the creature. Boto. So it exists way before English.
Oh, maybe the other way around then.
In Brazil.
Boto. Maybe they changed that to bottlenose. Boto.
Well, where is the?
Why would you call it?
Where does the bottle?
Yeah.
Come. The word.
Maybe it comes from boto, from the indigenous word.
It depends. Was bottle a word before the expansion of the empire? Who knows? If you know,
yeah. Anyway, right.
But it's just. I think it's just a similar name. It has nothing to do. Yeah. So this one is a funny one.
Shape shifting into a charming man and to seduce festival goers.
But that goes before that because the Boto cor-de-rosa, the pink dolphin, it turns into a man in specific nights to impregnate the girls from the villages.
Like rapey pink dolphins.
Yeah, well, because dolphins are rapists. So that's a real thing. Research it, you're gonna find out.
Okay, moving on.
But yeah, so they turn into charming man and then they seduce the girls from the villages and then they impregnates them.
Oh. So
yeah, that's a really good excuse to explain how you got pregnant.
Uh-huh.
Like, it was a pink dolphin.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Sure.
Flat. Boomer. Bummer.
Boomer, no.
Yeah.
Totally not.
The other one, this one is so cool. The next one in the list.
Oh, go on then. Now we go again.
You're gonna like it.
All right.
I really like the Brazilian folklore. It's really. Boitatá. See the accent.
Oh, with that
yeah.
Right. Emphasis on the last.
Boitatá.
Fiery serpent. Defending nature from destruction. Yeah, that's my bad boy right there.
There is this serpent.
Yeah, baby.
Lives in the forest and it has like a crest of fire and red eyes.
Like a kind of fiery Quetzalcoatl.
It Kinda, and it defends the forest from people who damage the
Deforestation.
forest and
Nice.
sets fire to it and everything.
Yeah, baby, that's badass.
That is a really good one. And the drawings, the images, they look always so cool.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
yeah, I can't really
Proper,
explain.
like,
But I think the
flaming
origins.
Quetzalcoatl, feathered serpent, flaming
Yeah.
serpent. Awesome. Ooh, that's my favorite so far.
It is a really nice one. Yeah.
Right. And it's that kind of the fighting against deforestation thing as well.
Yeah.
It's all about that one. Is in my teens and 20s, like crazy eco warrior kind of angsty rebel.
But you need to know that they existed before the European influence.
Yeah, that's interesting.
You know.
Yeah, so it's like pre-colonialization deforestation. Maybe it's kind of like one of those shamanic folklore-y kind of tales of trepidation to stop ancient indigenous folk over deforesting.
Well, the
balance.
indigenous people, they appreciate the forest as an entity, you know, and you need to be respectful.
So to maintain balance, there's
and if you don't respect nature, nature will attack you back.
Yeah.
You know,
fuck it up, and fuck you up.
You have those spirits watching over you all the time whenever you are in their domain.
Yeah.
And
that's what I'm saying. It's like, to maintain balance and order and yin and yang and kind of harmony with nature.
So only extract from nature where you actually need.
With reverence and respect.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's
I really like those things. Yeah.
That's cool. Okay. So boitata. Awesome. That sounds like tattoo.
Boitata.
Kind of feel right there. That's tattoo imagery all over.
Yeah.
I love it. Right. So Kuka?
No, you skipped one, the Mula Sin Cabeça.
Oops. Oh yeah, so
which is
Mula Sin
Cabeça, which is the only Portuguese influence I left. Well, no, not really. One of the Portuguese influence I left in the list because that's a very similar one to the nightmare.
Oh, a headless, excuse me, headless, flaming, muzzled mule.
Yeah,
cursed for forbidden love. Oh my god.
Yeah, so the story goes
what
that
the hell?
If any woman that has sexual relationship with a priest will be turned into this creature.
Into a headless, flaming headed mule.
And this creature will be wandering the wild, weeping,
like right, sobbing, weeping
all night,
not weeping,
and like crying,
right,
and every now and then it would release this shriek of pain, you know, like a mule shriek when they whine.
That's so fucked up.
Yeah, and then they're just gonna run between the villages, scaring people.
Right.
So yeah, don't mess with the priest, I guess.
Okay.
That is a little bit of the Portuguese influence,
right?
The culture, but it's a cool creature though. You know,
not a fan.
It's
not a fan.
As an object,
it's so messed up on so many levels.
I really like it.
I mean, nightmares, yeah. Awesome, love that. But this one, there's so many layers of icky, weird cringe.
Yeah,
and like,
but
no,
I don't know.
It's got priests really in it, so I'm already like, ugh, no. But yeah,
the punishment to women who's, you know, lusty, I guess.
There's too many creepy, weird.
As long as
out there that
I mean, I guess the message is
that are very not women.
I think the message is you can be lusty, just don't mess with the preachers, the priests.
Sounds like a really good cover story that they made up so that the women leave them alone so they can be creepy weirdos and anyway, moving on. So Kuka?
Yeah, there's lots of.
Is it just Kuka?
Kuka, yeah. There's lots more monsters.
Crocodile-faced witch.
Yeah.
Kidnaps misbehaving children. Oh my god, a crocodile-faced witch.
And there was a TV show when I was a kid, which with this character on it.
She have a witch's hat. And a crocodile
But
face.
instead of they turn her into a crocodile, a full crocodile, but it was like a
Anthropomorphized.
yeah,
Like
crocodile.
bipedal.
And she has blonde hair as well. Yeah.
What the hell?
Because the actual creature is just an old lady with a crocodile face. So she still has hair.
Yeah, that's cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's an old witch that lives in the wild. But other ways to tell this story, she protects mother and their children as well.
Oh, she's a protector of mothers.
Yeah, and children, but she will take the misbehaving children away.
Things with mothers and children.
So, and there is a lullaby that we sing to babies in Brazil.
God,
that has this character.
Nasty.
So just like,
do you know it?
If you don't go to sleep, Kuka will come and take you. So
how to traumatize children so they can't sleep.
It's not traumatizing.
Yay, Brazil!
Desensitized. Because
So go to sleep, because if you don't go to sleep, a crocodile-faced witch will eat your face off. Right.
You better go to sleep.
And then you can't sleep because you're like...
How is that any different from any stories that people used to tell the children here?
Oh my God.
Have you heard of the Krampus?
Yeah, well, funny enough, that was exactly what I had in mind.
Yeah,
from the very moment I read that, I was like,
the Krampus will come after you.
Beat you with sticks and stuff you in a sack and abduct you.
That's just a little local Krampus.
Naughty and nice list.
But not for Christmas only.
Right, so moving on from that little atrocity. What's it? Is that a s or she? Lobism.
That is like
lobism.
That's just a translation.
Brazilian variant
of werewolf.
Of werewolf.
Yeah.
Curse tied to family lineage.
Yeah, because some
like a hereditary.
Kind of.
It's probably going to be the sort of the really hairy faced kind of disorder. I can't remember the name of it.
No, that's on the Spanish speaking side of South of this one is a little bit different, but there's some folklore that gets widespread because they were turned into film, adaptations and characters. So the werewolf gets spread the werewolf, the vampire.
Yeah, I mean that's universal.
Again, they just become
universal.
They've been introduced to many other cultures. Although there's Chinese vampires, which is completely different from the European vampires.
European. There's Mesoamerican, South American.
Funny enough, we don't have
American.
Funny enough, we don't have a vampire-like creature from in our. But no. But there is the werewolf. But this one is a very specific werewolf. This werewolf.
That's really surprising, especially when you think about all the kind of the Aztec, Inca, kind of Mayan cultures of like bloodlusty.
No, vampire is fully European in Brazil. There's no vampire in our folklore.
Interesting.
But to be this werewolf, it has to be very specific. You need to be the 8th child in a family, and you have to precede 7 sisters. So if you have 7 sisters and you are the 8th child and you're male,
go, boy.
And then a boy, yeah. That boy
is going to be a werewolf.
Will become on his 13th birthday, he will turn into a werewolf. 13. On a Friday night of full moon only.
Oh, for crying out loud. What the hell? How many?
It's extremely specific.
Taboos and weird. Not taboos. Superstitions do you want to mash into that? So you got like full moon, Friday the 13th.
Not Friday the 13th.
Werewolf.
It has to be a Friday. It has to be a full moon on a Friday.
Oh, right. You said 13th as well.
No, I didn't.
By accident.
No, I didn't.
I'm going to rewind it.
Yeah, let's rewind it. On his 13th birthday, he will turn into a werewolf.
13.
On a Friday night of full moon. See, I didn't.
Totally did.
I did not.
Comments. Back me up.
You're gonna see when I play the episode.
All right. Well, I still want people to chip in.
But anyways, so you have to be the 8th child of preceding 7 sisters.
Why 8? Is there any other, like, is 8 a particularly, like in China, it's a lucky number? Is it 8 is a bad thing in Brazil?
No. It's just a condition to become a werewolf in Brazil.
Oh, as you do. Yeah. What?
And then, and then it happens. You will transform. There was a a Brazilian soap opera about this.
Soap opera.
Soap opera. Soap opera.
No. Soap. Which is just weird.
I'm hungry now. You mentioned soup and then brownies.
Yum, yum, yum. Anyway. Yeah. Okay. So werewolves. I'm trying to squint. Trying to see.
Oh, this one is a difficult name.
I have to. Let me try it.
And
Mapinguari?
Almost. Mapinguari.
Oh, yeah,
there's no accent, but it's
I'm doing it
Mapinguari.
the Italian way, not the Portuguese way again. Guari, not guari.
This one is really cool
Mapinguari.
for different reasons.
Giant jungle beast with a stomach, mouth, and tongue.
No, and
Tough hide. Dyslexia and
Let me describe the animal.
Winning combo.
Let me describe the animal and see if you get the reference where it comes from. So it's a hairy giant.
What?
Which has one eye.
Humanoid,
yeah.
right?
And he has one eye in the center of his head.
Cyclops
is a cyclopean giant.
So with
It's
a
fully hairy, and then he has a mouth in his stomach or his chest. It's like a thorax mouth.
Oh,
But just the way the description goes. Oh, and he has like giant claws as well. Just the way the description goes, you can imagine where that come from.
what do you mean? Where that come from?
Well,
What
where
culture it comes from?
the folklore, origins. The origins of this creature. So you know that South America is the place where the giant sloths existed. This is a giant sloth that died 10,000 years ago.
Giant sloths,
Which means these people
a huge mouth in their stomach.
No, but have you seen how a sloth stand up? They can't hold their heads up. Their heads fall down around their chest area. So their mouth looks like comes from this area. And they can't see their eyes because it's hairy. So they imagine that the eye would be in the place it's head. Which means that these people have been in contact with giant sloth 10,000 years ago. And then they saw those creatures in the wild. And then they create this creature. As, this is a giant sloth reference. It's called Mapinguari.
Does Mapinguari have like the big hook round kind of
giant claws? There's like a massive
scoop
sloth.
claws, like a hooked.
Yeah, like
sloth.
any other sloth. Yeah. But this one is giant sloth, which is taller than a human.
Right. Okay, interesting.
Way taller than a human.
In that kind of like evolution and
but because they like
prehistoric
quadrupedal creatures that just like slope is that the word? Slope. They just like they can't stand up properly.
Right. Yeah. Interesting.
It is.
All right. So another one.
Last one.
Oh, was it the last one? Oh God, what's this?
Remember, look at the accent. So it tells you how to say the word.
Anyanga?
Ayanga, yeah.
Oh, without the N. I got the H with a ya bit.
There is the Anyanga, yeah.
Anyanga.
Yeah.
Right.
The NH is the same as GN.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Anyanga. Almost like their first N is silent. Protector of animals. Good. Warns or punishes hunters who kill irresponsibly. Nice.
But this one, it doesn't show the description as well, which is a really nice creature. So this one is a white deer.
Oh,
It's a completely white deer with fiery red eyes.
Nice.
And it's a shapeshifter as well. So it can turn into other things, and it hunts your dreams. And not really hunts your dreams.
Hunts.
It haunts.
Hunts you in your dreams.
When it comes after you, it goes into your mind in a way that it will try to find your weakest point, and then it will shapeshift into that.
Badass.
So it will confuse hunters, for example, into killing their mothers. So it will disguise as their mother is gonna, and then things like that. It's a really
awesome.
Yeah,
that is a
nightmarish
movie
creature.
there.
And it will turn into the thing that matters the most for you, and it will.
Nice.
It is.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
That is a super powerful creature.
Yeah, that
is one of my favorite.
Boitata. Yeah.
Boitata is a snake. This one is a deer.
They are awesome.
But it can and turn into anything he wants. Into another animal, into another person.
So its true form is the sort of the fiery red-eyed, glowing white deer.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm surprised it doesn't.
That's interesting because I'm sure there's like Celtic legends of the like Herne the Hunter, the sort of the forest spirit, and the white stag being like the giant white stag is like his primal form of the sort of the nature spirit, the forest spirit of like the masculine.
Yeah, I think the stag it's a symbol of the forest in many cultures.
Yeah.
Like
the great stag kind of thing.
And I don't even know what the Brazilian deer looks like exactly. It's not as prominent as the one in Europe.
Funny enough.
You saw one?
A whole herd.
Yeah, we have deers here.
And I was like, yeah, so cool. I was sat at temporary traffic lights driving around in like country lanes, and I was like, bored, raining, this sucks. What? And I just looked and saw loads and loads of deers, and there were some with like full big antlers. I'm like, that's cool.
I've seen some when I was doing some bicycle riding in the past, and I went through some like wild routes, trails and stuff.
Yeah, it was on the way through like Hindlesham and Hadley that way. And I was like,
Hadley.
That's so cool.
Martlesham.
No.
That's
completely opposite direction.
Okay, so
like,
I saw mine towards Martlesham.
Yeah. I mean, we're in
the group was.
It's like farmlands all over the place around here. So yeah,
there is. Yeah, there's some really nice like trails that goes into private properties, which I just did anyways.
Oh, well, like footpaths through.
Yeah, but I just went on my bicycle.
Nice.
Don't think people would shoot you here anyways. They would just probably ask you to leave. But if it's a footpath that goes into a property, it's kind of like inviting, isn't it?
Well, through land, not property.
Yeah,
not
the property as the house and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I'm talking
land.
About land.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is people's properties, no?
No. Property is like property.
Okay.
Land is land. Cunningly enough, why I said, you mean the land, not the property.
Yeah.
If it was a footpath that went through their property, like sitting there eating your dinner at morning, little hikers walking through your dinner table, like, what the fuck? No.
Oh, because once I went through one of those and it leads straight into the, the house and everything. So I went all the way there and then I just turned around and left.
Oh,
I mean, I didn't go into.
Hell no.
No, there's a fence outside the range of the house.
Okay.
So I didn't go through the fence into the property.
No, I hope not.
No.
Then you might get
towards the
shot.
fence. I followed the trail, turned around and left.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. It led me there.
Okay.
So I can't really blame the thing.
All right.
It was nice. So yeah, did you like the mythical creatures from Brazil?
Some are stupid and weird, but some are really awesome.
But something that is,
With
they all wild nature creatures.
What's the name of the last one? The white stag?
Ayanga.
Ayanga. Nice.
Funny enough that
they sound like the kind of entities that like Sepultura.
Ayanga is
about. I love
Ayanga is like
Sepultura.
a next level creature that you don't want to mess with.
Yeah.
All the things they
did your brother like Sepultura? He must have. Being like rock and metal dude from Brazil. I mean rock and metal from Brazil. That is Sepultura. Literally.
I don't know.
Awesome.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a bit late. I need to go to work soon anyways.
Oh no. Yeah.
But yeah, I honestly don't know.
My best birthday memory ever was of Sepultura. I told you, didn't I?
Yeah.
I had
you met them.
Black leather jacket, biker jacket style. And on the back of the jacket, I painted the Sepultura Tribal S, which is like a spiky, spiny spinal column twisted into the shape of an S, which curvature of the spine. I broke my spine when I was 15 and my surname is an S. So it's like, this is me. And I literally painted it like really stylish, kind of proper, like all the creams and browns and tones. It looked really awesome. And Sepultura were in London in Piccadilly Circus, what was Tower Records at the time, doing a big signing. And I went there in my Sepultura Tribal S biker jacket and took it off, and they all signed it and gave me a CD as a birthday present, and then like death metal happy birthday. And I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. Sepultura singing me like happy birthday, and like, yes, does not get better than this to a crazy metaler. That was so cool.
Nice. If we meet them one day, because I'm from the same state as them.
Yeah, are they Minas?
Yeah.
Minas Gerais?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I say I'm from the same state, but my state is bigger than the UK.
So. Yeah, it's true. Huge. Huge.
It is a little big.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which, funny enough, when you in Brazil, when you grow up in Brazil,
cool.
You don't see the state as that big. It's just a state.
Yeah.
It's just like the way you see, I don't know, Essex. Like, oh, okay.
What did I ever do with that jacket? Did I keep it? I must have done. Or did you make me get rid of it?
I didn't know. No, I didn't.
You who wants to throw everything away. No.
If you threw away, it's on your own accord.
No.
No.
No. No.
Yeah, that was not me.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
I don't know.
But anyways, wherever you come from, if you have some interesting folklore creatures, just put in the comment. Whenever people see this, it's going to be a while until people start commenting. Yeah. Anyways. But there are some amazing folklore creatures all around the world. Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know too many of them because they don't really appear in things in medium at all. You have you know some from Japan because they always involved in the animation stuff, especially the Ghibli studio.
Yeah, and we both love kind of like Japanese culture and stuff as well. So we've got that kind of mindset that it's there.
But not many countries, bring their creatures up front. Unlike the Krampus, for example, which is a famous creature from North. Is it North? Which country is it? Don't remember.
Yeah, it's quite a Nordic thing.
Yeah. And then you have Santa Claus, which became Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
Which is the anti-Krampus. Whoever came first, probably Krampus came first. And then the Catholic Church created Santa Claus to
friendly.
And to make things
appealing.
Yeah. Because he's a saint, isn't it?
Yeah. And then Coca-Cola just branded it.
Yeah.
And made it all white and red. Or is it actually?
But then you have the blackface Santa Claus thing as well.
Wait, what?
And then you have a little bit of the North American, United States folklore. That's
North American or like Native American North?
both.
North
They get
American.
mixed a little bit, isn't it? Because you see them in films and stuff. So other than the traditional European folklore that you see in films like the werewolf, the vampire,
Mhm.
and then you have the mummy, but mummy was,
Mummies aren't. Well, they are a global phenomenon.
yeah, but they were made by
Mummification is a
Europeans.
global thing, but
No,
it's more
the monster, the
Middle
mummy
Eastern,
is more like
African.
an European creature. They heard about this curse of the mummies that you shouldn't be opening the sarcophagus, this and that, and then they create this creature that is the curse of the mummy, that they come after you. But then other than those, there are so many creatures across the world. We have the chupacabra, which is pretty famous. Not Brazilian. That's a Mexican creature that
weird.
became
Just like a little forest gremlin thing.
It's like a forest dog thing that kills livestock,
Yeah.
and drink their blood.
Like canine gremlin almost.
Yeah, they kill the cabras.
Like a
and suck their blood.
little hyena jackal.
There's different shapes for the chupacabra anyways. Which is fun. I don't know. We need more horror films with those creatures. A lot more. And then there's the unicorn. I don't know where the unicorn comes from though. We don't have unicorns in Brazil.
No?
No. Well, we imported them, but we don't have them. It's not part of Brazilian folklore.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad we watched Death of a Unicorn the other day. That's so good.
It's a nice film. It's quite
so
low budget
good.
though, but it's really nice.
I loved it.
Could have been a better film with a better budget.
Well, it's tongue in cheek. It's kind of spoof of itself, and it's
a really good film.
It's like
but
comedically
at
ridiculous.
Times, you are thrown out of the film because the budget's so low that you're like, that looks that's so unnatural. That's not.
There were a few little moments that were a bit practical effects, low budget.
No, but that the thing that takes me out of films the most are bad wigs.
Bad wigs.
Anytime I see a bad wig, I'm like,
who had a bad wig in it?
Well, Wednesday had a really bad wig. What's her name? Did she? What? I forgot her name. Something Wednesday.
Oh, gone blank.
Yeah, I got blank as well.
I like her. She's cute.
Yeah, she's nice. She's in good films.
Very cute. Scream, the latest Scream film.
Yeah, she's not in that film anymore. The franchise. She left the franchise.
8, however many there are.
Yes, so she has a really bad wig, and that does it for me. I'm like, I can't watch this. I can't pay attention to the film because I can't stop looking at the bad wig. It's really
not
bad.
Four stick bad wig. It wasn't that.
It is.
Bad. No,
it is that bad. It is.
Sorry to the actress in Fant Four Stick. Great, lovely girl, good actress, but
she is.
Wig.
Yeah. So leave in a comment the creatures from your folklore that you really appreciate, that you want us to know, because I'm definitely into creatures of all sorts.
Yeah, I love mythology.
Yeah, I do like them. Yeah. And so if you're still here and you enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to like and leave comments and subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, we do
so we can make
one.
more.
That'd be cool. Talk about mythology and stuff.
Especially the Greek mythology. I really like Greek mythology. Mythology. Yeah.
Mythology.
But yeah, thank you so much and see you on the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.